So,
All right. So please tell me, like, what exactly, like I saw your chat. You mentioned that you have been applying for like last 5 or 6 months and you haven't been getting any response. And then I checked your profile. It's in private, which I understand because if you don't have any activity, like any hiring happening, then they set it to private, right?
yeah, let me introduce. Actually, I have been working on Upwork from the last 6 or 7 months, right? And continuously after that, I was bidding to different proposals, but
Mm-hmm.
I got no response on it.
Mm-hmm.
And from the last 1.5 year, for some house chore activity, I was busy in that, so I was unable to perform any proposal. So my account got private,
Mm-hmm.
and and also the same. My I also buy some new connects after that, and then I have to apply it on different jobs. So I got like uh, your account has been private, and you cannot see um, you cannot see online available now button, like
Mm-hmm.
online button. So this is actually the same kind of things I'm facing on my Upwork. So I can even share my screen to you guys.
Yeah, let me make this post. Now you can share your screen.
So are you able to see my window?
Yeah, I can see a screen.
Yeah. Like so, that is actually my concern. Let me show you my previous proposals. So, I was supposed maybe there is some, there's some my cover letter errors. So maybe so for this reason, the other party can't approach me.
Well,
So
let's
this,
start. Let's start with your profile, right? I just want to see your profile, how it looks first.
yeah, yeah. So you want to see my profile first. So actually, you are unable to see because of this private error.
Yeah.
So here is my profile. Oh, yeah.
The web website, mobile database, okay. And Jam providing quality services 2014, offering website design, developing mobile application, provide products, integration, focus. Can you scroll down?
Mm-hmm.
Website design, development, equality, communication, and partnership. Okay. So,
In
first
between,
thing,
I just need to make one thing for your understanding.
uh-huh.
Actually, we are actually providing services from 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not on this platform, on on some other profile. We are working, like me and my friend working
Mm-hmm.
on his profile.
Mm-hmm.
So I have just registered my company in Portugal and Pakistan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I just build my own profile to work on it, to build my own brand name.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sending my proposal from my own profile, so I didn't get a response on it. So um I can also share, I can also show you my proposal samples.
No, just I do have some feedback on your profile, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if you see this, like, I don't understand what is that put call to action here mean.
Mm-hmm.
Um, That's number one. And you said you have been working in this field since 2014, right? But that's not
Yeah.
reflected on your profile. It profile looks like a new profile in the sense you don't have any portfolio or any links to your previous work. And if you go down, can you scroll down? Yeah, all the way. Yeah, the portfolio section is very important because when you say
Yeah.
you have been working from 2014, then it has to show, right? You don't have anything to show for a client to believe why you to believe is whatever you're saying. Like when I'm looking at your profile, I don't have any evidence showing you have been working from 2014 other than your words. It's
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah.
number one. And if you
Mm-hmm.
scroll further down,
But Nick, I was working on some other profile, so this is actually my point. So I cannot even request to my clients to put some reviews or remarks
yeah,
on
yeah,
my profile.
it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. But I mean, if you work with your friend, then definitely you have some websites or whatever you work together, which you can add in your portfolio, right? And you can describe like this is what I did, and this was the requirement, this was the deliverable, whatever. Um,
Yeah.
that adds more credibility to your profile. I mean, this section is good, like whatever you're showing me, and it shows your previous experience. But you can
Mm.
easily share something from there, like whatever you did. And there is also a way to request testimonials. If you go just a little bit up from your, if you have direct clients, you can directly ask them, like you can say like this is what I'm doing, and they can leave a testimonial on your profile. All
Yeah,
these,
actually,
yeah,
yeah, actually, before that, we have actually the contract agreement. Like, I cannot even touch to his client and further on. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I see. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
It
so that.
definitely, yeah, but I mean, if you can put up something as a sample, it really helps, right? I mean, you're not going to steal your friend's clients. It's just that you're showing that I also worked on this. You're not asking them to like work with you directly. It's just, I mean, showing it as a portfolio, it doesn't hurt your friend in any way, right?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's
So,
something.
this is actually the first part you asked for, and secondly, and do you think there is actually nothing wrong with my cover letter proposal to something with my clients, like
See,
to
even if
secure the
you
job?
have a killer cover letter, if your profile doesn't show that, the client is
Mm-hmm.
not going to hire you. It's
All
not just
right.
about the cover letter, right? It's just like you're applying for a job and you can send in a terrific CV, but when you if you show up like very bad way in the interview, they're not going to hire you.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's- I would say your profile is even more important than your cover letter because if your profile is good and you manage to
Mm-hmm.
show up first in front of the client, like if you apply early, the chances of
All
you
right.
getting hired is high. Like the cover letter comes
Mm-hmm.
later. Your profile
Okay.
is the foundation, right? If your foundation is not good, if you build, you can send really good cover letters, it's not going to help you so much.
Hmm. All right. And I can even I will put my build my profile like portfolio,
Mhm.
and also you can suggest me like the written I have on this part. Is it
Mhm.
okay?
Yes, just that put call to action here is it's a little bit confusing for me. Other
Okay.
than that, I think it's not bad, I would say. Just the first paragraph can be like you can put it in two paragraphs, maybe like just instead of a block of text. Other than that, I don't have much to say on the lettering as well, because anyone can write anything, right? If you think about it,
Yeah.
client shoes, anyone can write anything, but you need to
Mm-hmm.
find a way to justify that.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Because it's it's a kind of agency work. right? So I can provide the websites and mobile
Yes,
application
yes, yes.
database development, CRM, the DRP system. So nobody can. So if you can see my profile, so you have first impression like I'm providing every services. So I have multiple skills. So somebody got some second thought like he's maybe a scammer or maybe a service provider, like you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like everybody, nobody have multiple skills like in a same platform, right?
Yeah.
So there is maybe a agency account. So I have also a question like agency account, because I have seen your video on YouTube, like you provide us some information like if somebody send the proposal to client, so the client only see the first two lines,
Yes.
like yeah. So that's why I approached you to get some more information regarding the agency account and the normal account. So if I will send to somebody some cover letter or proposal to someone, so why they even can't approach me or respond me on my proposal, even though I have written my like a professional cover letters. I suppose it was professional, so maybe you can give me some correction in it or give some advice in it.
Mhm. Yeah,
This is
definitely.
actually my thoughts. This is actually my thoughts.
Mhm. You
Yeah.
see, that's that. See, whatever you're saying, it's completely valid. That's what normal freelancers think.
Mm,
But when you look at it from the client's point of view,
mm,
um, I have a client profile on Upwork, right? I have a client and a freelancer profile, and I talk to a lot of freelancers every day, and
mm,
I go through so many proposals and look at profiles. So I kind of get a sense of what I'm looking for. It's not just a
yeah.
proposal, right? I'm just seeing whether this person can get the job done for me. That's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to find out. So even if you have, let's say the client has looked at your proposal, and then the next thing they're going to do is they're going to look at your profile,
Yeah. All right.
right?
Mm,
And so I would advise you to focus on your profile first. Make it
mm-hmm.
like fill all the sections. And just one more thing, like if you say on the left side, if you see as needed open to offers, you can change it to like your availability is more than 30 hours or something. I think if you click on that hours per week, there's an option for that.
Yeah, there is an option, and before that, I have maybe this is like I was working on hourly basis, so I just changed the status like as needed open to offer.
Yeah. So when I am a client, I'm looking at your profile, it gives an impression that you are not available. You have like you're occupied with other things, and only if you have availability, you work on my project. Like, instead of that, if it shows I'm available more than 30 hours per week, I think that's the other setting. It gives the impression that okay, this person is available. Right? Even if that's completely wrong, that's how clients perceive it.
Okay, okay. I will definitely work on my profile.
So just this part, like hours per week, if you can change it to available more than 30 hours per week, even if you're not available for more than 30 hours, it doesn't make a difference because your motivation is to get on chat with the client, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
true, true.
Freelancers tend to think that they need to be completely honest, which is true,
Mm,
but you need to
mm,
think that my goal as a freelancer right now is just to get on chat with the client, and then I can be completely honest and I can say I have only limited availability and so I need more days. All this can happen later, but if you put all
yeah.
that in a profile, in your profile or the proposal, it just
Mm,
confuses the client and they don't approach you.
yeah, yeah, true, true. So first I get a response from them and then I will continue the further deal or like further business with them.
Yes.
Yeah, true, true.
I
Uh, mm-hmm.
I was also looking at your proposals, right? So if you can open that up on the Google Docs that you shared with me, it was also reflecting on your proposals, like whatever I shared with you.
Like
let
these are actually my current proposals, and let me go to the archive proposals before, like 1.5 months before. So those jobs actually were closed. So I can show you, like, this is actually the caption statement,
yeah,
adding
you can
pages
open
to.
any one of them.
Okay,
Like,
fine. Let me open this. Yeah, for example, if the job detail is actually adding page to Webflow websites so that they are visually appealing, right?
mhm,
Uh, yeah, this is actually our client said we would like to expand our website this to include a few more pages and the navigation bar. The pages will be manually translated by some individuals who are involved in creating the content
mhm,
that will be shared on the website. We primarily want to include an About Us section,
mhm.
project sections, and the contact website. Thank you, Anila.
All right.
So this is
Just
actually,
on this part, right? I have
yeah,
something to say. If you
yeah, okay,
see on the right side, the client has opened the profile since 2021, right? And they have posted three
yeah,
jobs, but they haven't hired anyone, right? And
mm-hmm.
if you see up, and their payment method is not verified, so there is no way that they're going to pay you on Upwork and guarantee payment.
All right,
So there are,
mm,
according to me, all these are red flags.
okay,
So
mm,
just looking at this job post, I would think, okay, that the chances of me getting hired are already low because the client has profile from 2021. They haven't even
yeah,
verified their payment and they haven't hired anyone so far. So
yeah,
that's the first take,
mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, right. That makes sense.
right? Okay, now let's look at the proposal. Just assuming that this is a good client, let's look at the proposal.
Yeah, she has also like $500 fixed price, and I will bet that like 400 estimated price and
Mhm.
this. So I also boosted my um, connect. So
Mhm.
here is go.
Dear Daniel, I'm reaching out because after checking out your website, really help improve look forward monetization, can examine lots of willing to decide load performance. Even if we don't end up moving forward, then we the right the appeal of our work. Okay, so Najam, what was the
Mhm.
motivation? Like, what's the goal of this proposal?
The goal of this proposal actually to want this client because first of all I said that I have carefully go through her website and want to improve or modernize his business website. And also I would advise like your website performance is 92% and is SEO friendly. And after that I asked my services initially to advise my services initially to them, like uh, let me read it and explain it to you. You have made the right decision to include the navigation bar. Like I also visited to this website. Like their navigation bar is also when you scrolled the website, the navigation bar on the top, like menu button is hidden. So
Mhm.
this it should be on top. It should not be hidden. So if somebody go to some other tab, so he or she will scroll to top website and then find the menu buttons. So this is actually the first error, right? And secondly, how to approach the user mindsets, image gallery website and the solid designs and the concise the color scheme. Like it should be the image gallery on their websites, and the color scheme also need to be selected according to your logos or your websites. Like it need to be appealing as more, right?
Yeah.
and avoid the redirect URLs. There are actually some YouTube links, so which take a long time to redirect it their website, right? And we have also shared some sample messages, sample links, like we delivered the project and the bit intro about our company, and also like the statement,
Mhm.
right? And before that, here is actually I have shared also some attachments. Let's talk about let's finish the discussion on it, and I will share you some other proposals.
Mhm.
So this is
So,
actually
so thing is, I understand now. I understand why you have written this proposal, right? But I will give you straightforward feedback.
mm-hmm.
Clients don't have the time to read all this. You explained this to me in your words, but if you are not there and I'm just seeing your proposal, do you think I will have the patience to go through and understand all these technical terms?
Okay, yeah, there may be some objection.
You see, you are trying to have a conversation with the client, right? But your goal is to just to get the client to send hi to you. That's it.
To sit in what?
Your goal, you're trying to have a conversation with the client in the proposal, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the goal should be to get them to send a hi to you. Just that.
Okay. All right.
So all this
Okay.
can happen when you're chatting with the client. Then it makes more sense. They can ask you questions. It's a two-way conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
And I don't know if you saw my YouTube videos. I mentioned that the clients hardly spend 2 to 3 seconds. In 2 to 3 seconds, unless I am having the same technical expertise as you, as a general
Mm-hmm.
business owner, it's really difficult for me to understand what you're saying,
Right. All right.
right?
Okay.
So this is again the same thing, reiterating the same thing, right? You need to put yourself in the client's shoes. When you explain, I
Hmm.
know that you have expertise in all this, but when I just look at your proposal without your background explanation, I just feel confused.
Hmm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Good point. That makes sense. Hmm.
Right now, if you scroll up and go back to the job post again, now the client is saying we would like to expand our website to include a few more pages and navbar. The pages will be manually translated who are involved in
Mm-hmm.
creating content. We primarily want to include an about section and project section contact website, right? Adding pages to Webflow. And do you see like whatever the client's words, there is nothing about let's say SEO or like whatever you have explained because the client
Mm-hmm.
doesn't know all that.
Right.
So their requirement is just that they want to add pages, they want to add a nav bar, and that's it. And they want to add an about us section, project and contact section, right? That's it.
Okay. Fine.
So yeah, I mean that's my feedback. Like a proposal for this could be like, hi, Daniela, I'm very interested in taking up this project. I have worked on many website development projects, and I have expertise in like whatever you want to say. And then you have to directly talk to them. So if you can think of it like the client has asked you a question in the project description, you're
Mm-hmm.
just going to answer to that. But you don't go and write an essay, right? You just be very precise and say things like, okay, I can definitely create a contacts page, a section about a section page and a nav bar to your profile to your website,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can just go ahead and say these are the samples I have done. I have been working till 2014, and I'm confident that I can definitely help you with this project. I look forward to chatting with you. That's it.
Okay. Fine. Fine. All right. Yeah, maybe there is some mistakes I was doing
No, it's
in my
not. It's
proposal.
not a mistake, right? It's I have been in the same place like you. It's for me to be, if I have to be completely honest with you, the way I write proposals completely changed when I
Mm-hmm.
started the client profile on Upwork.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, I was not seeing the other side. The moment I created a client profile and started seeing proposals, it clicked for me. Like I have been approaching it the wrong way all this while.
All right, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, now let's look at one more just to see if I can find something.
Okay.
I hope whatever I'm saying makes sense to you.
Yeah, 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 definitely. Okay, some other profile like customize Shopee website. All right. So
Besides,
this is actually the job details, the
custom
website sample.
fantasy football website, personal shop website,
Yeah.
so sports direct website. And can you click on the more button? Whatever product the customer can customize. The backend, I should be able to add unlimited products for customers to choose from. Website samples are okay.
The
And
client history is actually good.
yeah, this is a good profile. I mean, the client has
Yeah.
active on Upwork and
Hmm.
he hasn't hired anyone for the job yet, but still he has interviewed.
22 hires.
That's like all his past hires. For this
Hmm.
specific job post, he has been interviewing 6 candidates, but he hasn't hired anyone yet. Right? Mm,
Okay, so there must be an option like if somebody hired like for this specific job.
yeah, if you click on view job posting, you can see that.
All right, here it is.
Yeah, if you click on that, if you scroll down, there you can see, right? The client hasn't hired anyone. He's been
All
interviewing
right.
6 candidates and he hasn't hired anyone for it. Not sure why.
Okay,
So that's that.
and the job is actually closed.
Yeah, because Upwork jobs expire on their own. They are not always active. After I'm not sure how many days the job post expires,
All right.
and when it expires, it gets closed automatically.
So
So
the client budget is actually $800,
yeah,
and this is actually my request. So here it is.
okay. Good day, Mr. Deep. You need a customized website from e-commerce website. I went through the video link you shared, understood your business needs, past experiences. We have developed the same functionality, even include AI. We can use try it virtually. Can show you the samples. The meeting with you. Let's talk and build a healthy interview. All right. I don't see any video link, right? The client shared something.
Yes, yes, it was. It was maybe
Um,
because now the job has been closed, so I cannot even
no, no, no.
view the
This
details.
goes to the next tab. I mean, that's the job post, right? If you go to the next tab, some shopping
Next
website.
step,
Next tab.
I didn't get that.
I
What does
mean,
that mean?
when you clicked on the view job posting, it went to the job post itself.
Yes, before that, I have seen the
The links.
link.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so the
Okay.
link. So that's why I have mentioned that.
All right.
Definitely,
All
I
right. All
went through
right.
the video link.
Okay. Okay. So this proposal is definitely better than the previous one. But
Okay.
one thing which I would add is like when you say I can show you the samples, I would
Hmm.
I'm as a client I'm thinking okay why not just show it right away, like why don't you share some links with the client.
I can I have even shared some attachments. So that's why for the previous proposal, I was shocked. That, where is my attachment? So here
I
is
see.
no
Okay.
attachments
Maybe
even.
I see.
So
Maybe
maybe these jobs were closed, so that's why
yeah,
the
it's
attachments
possible.
is not
Yeah, it's
available here.
possible. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, I mean this proposal definitely better than the previous one.
Mhm.
Um,
Let me
um,
show you my current proposal. So maybe there is actually, even though I can show you my attachments even. where it is. For example, WordPress websites, one page redesign, if there is some attachments. So here is the client uh, history,
WordPress
right?
website, one page redesign. I have a website that needs homepage redesign, like no professional model and responsive. Okay.
Sorry.
And all right, dear concern. Is the guy's name concern? Secretary.
Yeah, there is no name. I'm unable to find a guy name.
Okay, then like you should just say, dear client, right? Dear client. I'm excited to hear about redesign your homepage for business.
Hmm.
So please share your requirements, details of your website on which platform is already designed. Generally, I don't ask questions in the proposal. All see again, the point is like you're trying to have a chat with the client, but the goal of the proposal is to just get a high from them. When
Yeah,
you
but
ask questions like this, the client might just skip to the next proposal because they don't understand this maybe, or maybe they don't want to answer.
there is actually my point. He or she want to get the redesign from their
Mhm.
homepage. So I just need to ask about that, like if he or she have some idea about about the design,
Yes,
or
yes, I understand that, Najam, but isn't it better that you ask it when you're chatting with the client? Why you want to put that in the proposal?
like even though we have also shared some our past experience,
Mm-hmm.
so they can even they can even ask about us, like we want like the same design, or like uh,
Mm-hmm.
we have some sample.
Yes, yes.
So
The point is just that all that, whatever can be discussed when you're chatting with the client can be left for that, right? The purpose of the proposal is to just show that you can do the job.
all right, yeah.
Right? That's what has been my experience. Like when I'm trying to ask questions or trying to understand, all that happens when you're chatting with the client. That's what the chat is for. Proposal
Yeah,
is the
Nick,
proposal is.
actually, I have also go through the proposals, like how to build a proposal, how to write proposal. So they said, like they mentioned, like you can even ask questions to the job poster. So this is actually I'm making my practice to engage the clients
Mhm.
due to questions.
Mhm.
So
Well,
yeah, you are also experiencing it, so you are also
yeah,
good at
this
that
is
one.
what is my experience, right? I have tried all the stunts, but thing is, clients spend 2 seconds to 3 seconds on your proposal. That's it.
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
That's it.
Okay,
So,
okay,
and
yeah.
I tell my students, the only question they want to get answered is, can this person get the job done for me? That's it.
Hmm.
If the
Yeah,
answer is yes,
yeah.
they're going to send you a hi, and then you can go and ask all these questions in the chat because you already
Hmm.
have the attention. So the only point is that you need to get their attention, and they have to get the answer that this is the guy, he can get the job done. That's it. So your proposal is really good. If you just remove the question, keep the samples. Maybe you can simply ask a simpler question, right? When you're closing the proposal, instead of putting it on top, put it at the end and say, I do have some questions. I would love to discuss it on chat. That's it.
Okay,
So it's an like a hook for them to reach out to you instead of putting it in the first line. The first could be like your interest of the proposal and then some samples and say to prove that you can do it. And then you can say, I have some questions. I just want to discuss with over chat and then close it.
okay, okay. Yeah, that's great approach. Okay. Yeah, Nick, we are actually keep in touch in it further on, and definitely I will learn a lot from you.
Yeah, man. I can
And
clearly see that you have experience in your field. It's what's just really missing is putting it from the client's point of view, putting yourself in the client's shoes. So
Mhm.
uh, I generally tell this to my students, like before you put something in your proposal, ask whether it is really necessary. Can I have this conversation later on chat? Or is it really helping the client to answer yes to the question, can this guy get the job? If no, don't put it in the proposal.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for this advice, actually. Yeah, sure, sure.
Or
Well,
yeah, I think
uh,
the Zoom is gonna close in 2 minutes. So if you have any
yeah, yeah.
questions, I can answer, or we can just keep in touch and you can let me know if you have something to ask.
For now, I'm done from my side, and I will keep upgrade my proposals on your according to your advice.
Yeah, I mean,
And
don't take it for just for I said, just try it out, think it through. Maybe you have better ideas. I'm just sharing my opinion.
yeah, yeah. Even though I can change some bid proposal, because before that I've tried it, it's so many, lengthy proposal, and I didn't get response from them. So
Hmm.
maybe it could work. Let me send to 10 or 15 more proposals according to your advice. So I will definitely get back to you and make will update you about that.
All right. All right
Yeah.
then. Thank you and
Yeah.
good luck for that.
Thank you very much, Nick. Thank you very much for your quick response and appreciated this feedbacks.
Sure, sure. Anytime, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You have a very great day.
Yep, you too. Take care. Bye.
You too. Bye. Thanks.